We don't. No. So why do you come to our gay event and tell us that we shouldn't be here?
I never told you that you couldn't be here.
Why are you here? Why are you
I'm
here?
just here. Hey. Yeah.
Yeah, you're back in the fucking corner now, aren't you, bitch? You are in his... This is his safe space for us, you fucking piece of shit.
Public access, my ass.
You're not stare down your bitches while you shot another bullets at me. I'm scared of you.
So the reason you like to film children is?
Because you're projecting. So whatever you guys do.
No, you're actually filming children though.
And this is hilarious because you're making fun of me for doing this as a living, but I'm making you look really fucking stupid right now. So you guys, when get to assault you, you gotta press charges now because they think they're getting way too comfortable now. They're here because you guys caused all the chaos and violence. Yeah, I don't care, brother. I don't care. If he was just using his words, no physical violence, and someone just randomly assaults him, that's what I wanted to know.
That's what we have to see on camera.
Hey, guess what? Your belief is a myth.
Your belief is a myth. What does this mean? A myth can be defined as a widely held but false belief or idea. Now my question is, if one believes in false things, should we stigmatize them? How about a woman telling everyone she is a man, having them affirm their delusion when in fact she is not a man? One of the talking points that came out throughout our time at this event was a church leader claiming that trans kids are killing themselves because of bigots and their bullying of this community. And yes, it is true, the statistics amongst the rainbow community is high within depression, suicide, anxiety, comparable to the rest of the general population. But is it fair to attribute this to bullying? Having been out on the streets myself debating these people face to face, or even just having normal respectful conversations, it has appeared to me that pretty much anyone with a brain can see how full of hate, violence, aggression, and overall depravity this community is filled with. Therefore, it doesn't seem fair to blame someone else for their misery. And to what surprise, the further they separate themselves from God, the bigger the problems will inevitably become. Before we get into the full video, I want you all to check out Hayden on Instagram or find him on Twitter. A lot of the footage that was shared in this video, especially the drama stuff, was from his phone directly. He sent it over to me, very nice of him. So if you guys want to go check him out, follow him, support him, you can do so. I'll leave his link down below. But with that said, guys, I hope you all enjoy. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you soon. Here in Beaverton, we are at the Pride event, and there's a lot of people. They're very happy, they're very loving. I feel very included, and I guess this is what you get when you come to one of these events. If what I'm saying is true, then it will remain calm, respectful, and peaceful the entire time we're here. So let's go in, let's ask some questions, let's have some fun, and maybe let's push back a little bit. Are you guys selling anything or just?
Yes, so we are Sex Positive Portland. We are your local sex positive group. Basically means that there's nothing wrong with sex. We try to make it be normal. There's always stigma against sex, you know, and it's like, it's nice. It's nice to be able to be in a place where, you know, like my friend was looking for a dom to dominate him. And so I'm like, oh, I can help you with that. I know a hooker.
Do you guys feel like we've made progress over the last few years, or do you think it's kind of gone backwards? Because now, like when we look at stats, like OnlyFans is higher, prostitution is higher.
Right.
Obviously, there's more younger girls that are turning 18 that are kind of doing those things to make money for themselves. Don't you feel like there's been a rise in that?
I do feel like there is a rise in that, especially in like this area. I feel like we tend to be more open about certain things, you know. We've always been a little bit weird, you know, keep Portland weird. Yes, but I still see, you know, there's challenges in like more of the conservative areas because like we tried to get a chapter going in Utah and I don't think that went very well.
Okay. How's it going, sir?
Good.
Good. How long have you been here?
About 20 minutes.
Okay, cool. Has it been pretty respectful so far? From the other side?
It's we expected it, but I mean, you can see what the reaction is. But at least they're not touching us for now.
Yeah, that's good.
You're so much better than us. That's the pride thing. How do you breathe?
I'm sorry. Do you have some sort of question to ask?
You're a fucking sinner just like the rest of us, and all sins are equal on the side of God. You're a piece of shit and you're a straight man pretending that you care so much about gay people. Why do you care that much about gay people, huh? Back up. Why do you care that much about gay people?
Okay, so you can get as close as you'd like to, but I don't have to back up. And I'm comfortable with talking this close if you'd like to. Paul says very clearly.
I don't care about Paul.
Okay.
I don't care about Paul.
I hope you're okay with going on social media.
Yeah, I love it. you crazy fucking bitch.
We all were made in this image,
yeah,
actually.
so why
It's
are
just
you
very
here?
it's just very unfortunate that so many of us have strayed away from what.
Wait,
how so? Please tell me what scripture says that, actually. Please tell me what scripture actually says that.
Pay attention to me, sweetheart.
Scripture's very specifically does
He knows better than us. It's actually the pride that's in the Bible, and that's the pride that is sinful against. I am made in God's image as a trans person. God pride.
Listen,
What scripture says to be here?
I did not.
Says to protest.
What
scripture says? Yeah, you're back in the fucking corner now, aren't you, bitch?
No, I'm trying to actually listen to this.
Are you sure?
I'm just saying that I never once said that I'm better than anybody else here. We are all on the same level.
I never
in
said
terms
you were
of being
better
a
than
sinner.
me. I don't think you are.
Oh, well,
I think you're a piece of shit. That's why I think you're here.
I think he's a Christian too because he was here. His shirt.
I think you're wearing a MAGA hat or maybe a MAGA.
7, I would say yeah. See?
I'm gonna go in the middle real quick and see if I can hear it. Yeah. Can I ask what's going on, guys?
Yeah, he's being a piece of shit.
What's up, man? Oh, how are you? Oh,
Good. I work for David Medina.
Oh, okay. What's up?
What scripture says to protest here?
How
So
are you guys doing?
the thing is, he thinks it's fun to come to a gay event as a straight man and harass us and say that our pride is sinful, despite the fact that him thinking that he knows better than us is actually the pride that's in the Bible, and that's the pride that it's sinful against. I am made in God's image as a trans person. God wanted me to live this way, and that's what I am doing. I am living by God. So all these people that say I'm a sin, they're the sinners for being here right now.
And the Bible says we all sin, right?
Exactly, and all sins are equal in the eyes of God. So
I would kind of push back on the sins equal part because there's different denominations. So like Catholics, Protestants, Orthodox, they all have different
that's
interpretations.
valid. Yeah, and as far as Christianity is concerned, which is what most of these people are here for, you know, the classic Christian Jesus or Catholic Jesus, and in that sense, all sins are the same in the eyes of God, and it is only God's responsibility to pardon us for our sins. To come here and pretend that what we're doing is so much more horrible than anything they've ever done in their lives. Like, have you ever, like, I don't know, upset someone, steal from someone, like hurt, exactly, lie, anything like that. Like, it's so common. I mean, shit, in the Bible, it literally says you're not allowed to wear, like, mixed clothing. Every single one of these bitches has mixed clothing on right now. That's a sin. You're gonna, as far as God's concerned, that's just as bad as me sleeping with men or me being a man when I was originally born something else. Like, that's just how it works.
Can I say, because I come at this more from a neutral ground, so like I obviously understand what you guys are doing, but I also see like I don't, from the outside perspective, that's why I came in, because it looked hostile. Do you think that we should treat them with hostility even if they're not?
I do believe so, because the thing is, they always talk about like gay people and trans people pushing our agenda onto them, when they're obviously, you can see here, they are pushing their agenda onto us.
So we're all pushing our agenda on everyone?
Well, no, I don't. Gay and trans people just want to exist. We're not trying to push anything. We're just trying to say, I want to go to the bathroom without being harassed. I want to go to the bathroom without getting arrested. I want to walk hands with my partner and not get arrested, right? That is not putting our lifestyle on other people. Coming here to our event where we're just celebrating the fact that we finally can be in public, and they're coming here saying that we're bad people, that's pushing your beliefs on someone. Coming to their doorstep and being like, hey, you're a piece of shit, that's pushing your beliefs on someone. We don't want to do that. We just want to live.
Yeah. Thank you.
Having people like this coming and telling us we're awful.
Yeah, thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Any words from you, brother?
Hey, man. No, I mean, they came out here and pretty much got in my face instantly. I just wanted to have a conversation. They started yelling. I tried to make it clear that I believe we're all on the same level in terms of sin. They wanted to say that I'm better than them. That's fine. Nobody ever wants to quiet down and have a conversation anymore. And we can't just be civil for 2 seconds.
I like it, man. Yeah, I was trying to neutralize it because obviously I'm against what they do, but I wanted to be undercover, like more like I'm on their team, kind of.
Absolutely. No, I get you, man. Yeah.
So you were just standing here and they just came up to you right off the bat?
Well, no, so I was over here recording them, and they noticed I was recording, so they started, kind of started yelling at me, and I decided to walk over, see if I could have any sort of conversation, and they didn't want it.
Yeah. Are you, you said you're friends with David, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, how'd you know me? From his videos or from mine?
I know you from yours, actually.
Okay. I just came over here because I saw they were in a back and forth between the Christians and the other folks, so I was trying to get a understanding what was going on.
I did not understand what's going on. I literally caught it and took my daughter to the playground.
Do you have any, like anything, like, do you think they should be here? Christians?
No,
Because I personally think we should all like coincide.
we should coincide, but people like this, they don't need to be here.
Okay.
They're the problem. And I say that not in a physical manner, but a mental manner.
Yeah.
Because emotionally, spiritually, there's no rhyme or reason for what they're doing. They're trying to shut down who we are.
Yeah.
And if they actually did their due diligence and actually read their Bible, they would understand this is what God wanted.
Like the Christian God? Or any God?
Any God, period. Any of them, if you read every single religion's Bible and understand it, and don't try to boil it down to a point. Understand it as a whole.
Yeah,
Look at history, look at context, look at history itself. This is what everybody wanted.
Yeah. No, I like it, man.
They're an issue. I am a history buff.
A history what?
I'm educated in history.
Okay.
This is the problem.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Sure it is.
No.
Jesus said there's people that will be beaten with more stripes. Beaten with more stripes.
There are a whole bunch of congregations here trying to demonstrate
Yeah,
that
like
the love
over
of God
there.
is for all people.
Over there,
And
it's
you're-
like they have the pride flag, and man, we're not with them. We're not with you either, man. If you approve of this, shame on you, man. You better repent. God's like,
what you can't see is
you're
that this
dece-
is not
you're
the
a
love
deceiver.
of God.
You're a deceiver, man.
I'm not a deceiver,
Sure it
sir.
is, man. If they die in their sins, they're going to hell. You don't even tell them. Where's the love in your heart, man? You should know better. You should know better.
Just to make sure you're aware, they're making content here, so this is all a show.
I'm not with him. I'm not with him. Yeah, I'm filming.
Just so you're aware.
Okay. I would prefer not to be involved in the content.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask him questions.
Yeah, go for it. If you want to ask
No,
me a
no
question.
worries. Well, I was before you go though. Are
Yeah.
you a pastor here? Is that what I heard? Or
No, I'm the youth director at a church here in town.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yes. And so we have a booth, and we're out here to support people and show love. And so some people just asked us to come over and talk to these guys.
Okay.
Because they weren't feeling
welcome.
feeling welcome, feeling loved, and that's what we're all about. And so,
Can I ask you, see if we can find common ground here? I'm assuming you're believing that the Bible says that these kids are born that way.
I'm
So like when just context, I was talking to the other guy. He said these kids are born that way, and this is what God intended for everyone to be. Do you agree with that position?
functionally, yes. Yes, I mean, there's more nuance to any conversation you have like that, but yeah.
And the reason I ask is because from once again a neutral ground, when I see the stats from like all the mental issues, depression, suicide, which I care about, the LGBTQ community has super high rates in comparison to the normal population. So my question is, if God created them that way, why would they have so many mental issues?
Well, it's pretty straightforward that when a people group is ostracized at the rate at which LGBTQIA folks are ostracized at, that they're going to feel marginalized, they're going to feel left out. And so it's no wonder that issues like depression and anxiety run rampant in those communities, because they are not loved at the same rate that other people are. They're constantly dismissed, constantly marginalized, constantly told in different places and spaces that they exist, that they're not allowed to exist. And so all of that, like, what the data supports is that this group of people has been unfairly treated for a long period of time. That's what the data supports.
We would agree on the same stats. Like we both see the same statistics, right? We both see the same statistics. So like we agreed on the statistics, which is the descriptor. My question is the cause. So how do we prove, like absolutely prove, that what you said is the actual cause?
I think proving cause is always difficult.
Like arbitrary or random.
But if you think about it, the more data we've accomplished or discovered, uncovered about those topics, about mental health issues and stuff, we are seeing more and more that the public displays against those groups of people have ramped up. And so you can't guarantee that this is one way the cause or the not, but it certainly seems that way.
Okay. So like, because I would say, just once again, playing devil's advocate, if I'm a Christian and then I don't believe in like the LGBTQ and all this stuff, I would look at it from my lens and I would impose my own cause, which would say, oh, it's because they are LGBTQ or because God didn't intend them for them to be that way. Whereas you apply a different cause, but then how do we get to the bottom of the actual cause?
So here's one of the things I would say is that if I were to look at it from...
No, I'm not. It's just entertaining.
You think I'm scared of being on the internet? You're invading our space. space
That's
and
awesome.
you need to get out.
That's awesome. You're not gonna block me from a public.
Yes, I am.
space.
Yes, I am.
That's not how.
It's an event. It is an event for
It is
pride.
a
You are not welcome.
Like you're touching me again.
That sucks.
It is a
You came
permitted
into her
event
space and
that
I've been
still
right
allows
here
the
watching.
public access to the space.
You're
Not
in her
you.
space right
That's
now.
not how it works. That's not actually.
Sorry,
Can you?
I'm
Will you
sorry.
go get me the policy that says that? Please.
I don't have to. You are.
What-
This is a
Ah,
safe space.
gotcha.
You are in
You
his.
touched me.
This is a safe space for us. You fucking
Whoa,
piece of
whoa.
Public access, my
Whoa,
ass.
you're not gonna
Back
act.
off.
What do you mean
Public
public
access
access?
fucking denied,
Hey,
you bitch.
is it not still a public park that I'm allowed to
He is
walk through?
harassing us in
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's
Hey, guess what?
That's
Your belief is a
hey.
myth.
Back
Okay,
up.
guys. So this is what happens in Beaverton now.
Yeah,
There's
we've
no
been trying
access
to
public
harass gay
space.
people.
Nope,
When you're trying
nobody's able
harass
to
gay
just
people,
walk.
It's really upsetting.
Nobody's harassing anybody. I'm just
need to leave.
walking in a public space. Are we good now? Okay, cool. So guys, there's absolutely no public space anymore when it comes to these events. Apparently permit allows people to have absolutely no access to their public spaces whatsoever, and people are willing to do whatever.
Bigot
You
in
said what?
public spaces. When you're a bigot
I
in
just
public
came to have
spaces.
conversations
No, you
at a
didn't.
civil
No, you
tone,
fucking
and
didn't.
you guys came to yell at me.
No, we didn't.
Yes, you did.
came
You
in.
guys all
You
came up
in
and
to
started
fucking
yelling at me
protest.
because
Yeah,
I was
because
recording.
You're protesting a perfectly peaceful.
I'm not
event.
protesting.
Oh, then
They
why
were
are you
protesting them. I came to have normal
Nobody's protesting
conversations.
You. You're protesting
That's part
us
of being
because
independent
you-
journalism. Is I come to have conversations with both sides. Thank you. Can you guys confirm that I've been trying to just have conversations at a civil tone? I mean, that's fine. That's obviously.
Introducing a hot button topic right into a big event.
I mean, that's fine, right? But if they're allowed to come out here into a public space by permit,
Everyone's in the same. You're all in the same thing.
of course. Okay. Just as long as we're clear. Okay. And they can't if they touch me and try to prohibit me from walking around, it's their issue. I'm not touching anyone either.
Just careful which way you go with that.
Okay, understood. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Awesome, guys. Not a single conversation can be held. Awesome. You're welcome to go.
You down at the fucking building, fuck every single one of you bitches.
Well, intersex people make up about
Stare down your bitches while you shot another bullets at me. You think I'm scared of you?
but at a young age they do.
You think I'm scared of you? I don't give a fuck. Talk shit to your private episodes here. What the fuck do we do? You're cowards. You're cowards and pussies. I bet you're so proud of yourself. You're so proud of yourself to wear that uniform. You're so proud. Yeah, I would be so proud too if I was part of the fucking Gestapo.
Just having fun, interviewing
Just having
people.
fun, yeah?
Yeah.
Like for what organization are you
No
with?
organization, just for me.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
making a documentary?
Not really. I mean,
What is it?
Just for me. Why are you guys? Why is everyone asking me what it is?
I'm just wondering.
I know, but why don't you ask everyone
I
else?
wonder,
I don't
you guys
like people.
come in here and I'm just curious like what your mission is.
I know.
Like,
Why does it matter though? Why can't you just let me like do what I want to do?
I am letting you do what
Okay,
you want to
just
do.
don't
I'm
ask,
I
like-
can't ask you a question?
You can. I
You're
just don't want to
going
answer.
around with a microphone
Yeah, but I don't need to tell you though.
asking.
It's because everyone keeps asking me what
you
am I
don't know
filming
anybody
for.
here, right?
Yeah, as soon as I was walking here, everyone was asking me. So I
Okay.
just don't really care to explain. I can
Okay.
film if I want. Yeah.
Of course you can.
So what's the point of asking? Why don't I ask everyone else that's filming?
I'm just curious. You guys are coming here,
Yeah.
and basically it's a Pride Parade, it's a Pride March, and festival,
Yeah.
celebrating joy,
Yeah.
right? Community, people that aren't harming anybody. They're not doing.
I know.
They're
But
not,
what? Are you assuming that I'm against them?
I don't know.
So what's the point of bringing that up?
That's why I'm asking you what you're doing.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't matter though. Yeah.
Is that an atheist hat? It looks like an atheist hat.
I don't know. It was a gift. I think it's a sports hat.
Yeah. All right.
Why? Are you an atheist?
Yes.
Okay.
I thought maybe we were kindred spirits.
What is that?
Huh?
What is that?
Kindred spirits?
Yeah.
You know, like could talk to each other, like
Is that like
on the level?
Like where you guys can talk? Like, is that like a metaphysical thing? Like it's just like a specific, or is it just a colloquial term?
Kindred spirits?
Yeah, I don't know what that
It's
is.
an expression.
Okay, just an expression.
It's an expression.
Okay, because there's people that do like tarot reading and all, and then there's people that believe in like the three-spirit animal and all that. I don't know if that was, is that kind of like that or?
Atheism?
No, the
Kindred spirits? No, that just means
It's just expression. Okay.
It could be Christians. It could be anything.
But you can still like
Based
match.
on whatever your
Can
your,
the matching
what
one
you
is
have in your heart, in your soul.
cool, man. I appreciate it.
All right.
Yeah, have a good one, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go. You want to sing up? Let's go.
Ma'am, what was going on there?
What, that guy's an idiot.
A Christian?
No, I don't know what the hell he is. But
Were you telling him something like to leave her?
she was just saying, he said that they're sinners and that they're disgusting. And I said, well, why are you judging them? And that's okay. But if we judge you, that's not okay.
What did he say?
That's hypocritical.
He did not like it.
Then he didn't like it. He started yelling and screaming. But I just told him, you're being a hypocrite. You are judging them, but it's not okay for us to judge you.
Right.
You know,
And the Bible says that we all sin equally, right?
Exactly. That's what I said. I'm like,
Love
does the
everybody.
Bible not
Love
say,
everybody.
love thy neighbor?
Yeah.
Does it not say that? And then he doesn't want to hear it.
Yeah.
I'd be more than willing to just go poop over there and tell him
I tried to give it to him. He said no.
bye bye.
Are you drunk?
No, we're not drunk. Let's go.
She seems pretty relaxed.
I would poop all over there.
We can't put that in.
Okay, no worries.
He's asking about your camera.
I won't ask you any private questions that you can't answer in public or on duty.
It's probably going to be most questions.
What was that?
It's probably going to be most.
No. Is it pretty relaxed right now compared to what it's usually looking like?
It was.
Yeah, I saw a gentleman over here, and he was getting rowdy over here with the people. So we're trying to get in the mix, trying to see what they're doing. Yeah. Any questions for me or anything?
No, sir.
All right, have a good one, guys. I appreciate you guys being out here protecting. Anything specific that you guys are discussing?
No, sir.
Okay, cool. What brings you out here today?
The pride event.
The love.
Yes, yeah.
Can I ask you a question? Because I was speaking to him. No, you don't want to speak? Okay, cool.
Would you like a button or a card?
What is it?
So it's from a few different churches around here. Just talking about how if the one thing we all know is that God or whoever your divine is loves everybody.
Okay.
And so we just make them with various phrases that point that out specifically. And the cards say kind of the same things.
Can I have one of the front one right there?
Please, yeah.
I think I saw someone using like one like this. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got plenty of them.
Yeah. Do you feel like what they're doing here is hateful, or do you understand it from their lens?
I think the way they are doing it is hateful.
Okay.
I think they are talking about what they think is true. I don't think they're doing it in a beneficial way. And I think that's the part that I wish they heard, was that it's okay to disagree, and I think they're wrong, and I think their belief is hateful. But if you want somebody to hear what you're saying, you have to do it differently. And I don't think this is the place to do that.
Are you a Christian?
I am, yeah.
So like from a neutral ground, if he's a Christian and you're a Christian, how do we come to the bottom of what the right interpretation is?
I think it's very simple that if we're going to say the Bible is what we're basing our beliefs on, the Bible very clearly says to love everybody. And that feels like the end of the conversation to me.
And I agree with the love part, but then because he had a different definition when I asked him earlier about love, he said love is not acceptance. Would you agree with that?
I don't believe that being gay is wrong. I don't believe that being anything other than cis straight is wrong in God's eyes at all. I personally don't think God gives a fuck who you love, as long as you're loving everybody. If that answers that question better, I don't know.
Well, if I could like play devil's advocate,
Sure.
and I'm just coming at this respectfully, but when we say God allows us to love everybody, we would both be against like a 50-year-old and a 17-year-old, right?
Yes, that I do think gets more complicated. 15-year-old and the 17-year-old.
No, 50, like 50.
Sorry. Yes, I think that gets more complicated in terms of like we've set laws in our country of when we think it's appropriate for someone to consent to something. I think consent is important no matter who you are, and it should be vital to that. And we, as a country, have said that 17 or 18 is when you can consent. Different countries have called that different years. In some countries, it's 15. I do think it is appropriate to protect,
the consent.
People who are not able to consent.
Do you think kids can consent?
I think they can. I think when it's between a kid and an adult, you have a power differential that you can't get past.
What is that power differential?
What do you mean, what is the power?
Like, what's the power dynamic? Like, what is it? Because I would say there's power dynamics in anything we do. Like, if it's a man and a woman dating, I would say there's a power dynamic there.
That's true.
So what do you mean specifically?
I think that there is a difference between someone who has lived less life, like a child, and an adult who has lived more life. There is broader...
reasoning faculties, kind of?
Yes. I'm being careful with my wording because I don't want to get into spaces where like I'm saying who in terms of like other abilities can or cannot consent, because that...
And I'm not going there. What I am trying to understand though is like we would agree that kids definitely can consent, but I would say we would agree that kids cannot consent. But I'm wondering if you and me would disagree then on like, I would say that kids can't consent to like puberty blockers. Would you then take it that far as well, or would you then set a different line there?
I actually never said that kids can't consent.
No, I know.
I said kids can consent. I think it is important for kids. I said there's a power differential between kids and adults. In terms of your specific question, those decisions are never being made without other adults as well. And usually the guardians, we'll say the guardians. And I think when those decisions are being made in a conversation between a child and a guardian who understand each other and have conversations and they want the best, then that is a decision that can be made, yes.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, because I didn't mean to misrepresent you on the consent part.
No, that's okay. I just wanted to clarify.
Yeah. Because if legally the age of consent changes, would you be okay with that, or would you stay firm with a 17, 18 or so?
I think I would have to understand why we're changing it.
Let's say new scientific evidence comes and says a child's brain develops a lot younger.
I feel like this is too hypothetical for me to say anything worthwhile about it.
Because the reason I asked that is like, I would say from like a moral aspect, this is where other religions like Islam and Christianity, they can have a different view. And then people that are agnostic or atheists, they can also say, 18 and that's the standard. But then like if you look at child marriages back then, people were okay with that.
Yeah, but I mean, we're also okay with slavery at one
point. Right. And we agree. And like, or humans eating other humans.
Yeah.
That's why I was just trying to get a delineation between like the moral aspect and the legal aspect.
Yeah. I think a lot of these things can be worked out if people talked a little bit better than we do currently, which I appreciate that you're doing this and asking fairly neutral questions, and I appreciate that. So I guess to your like change of age of consent question, it would just be an understanding of like, why are we doing that? What are possible ulterior motives? What are possible negative outcomes of that? Because I imagine we can both agree that like, even if someone wanted the age to be younger, there are definitely negative outcomes of that. And do those negative outcomes balance with the positive outcomes?
Okay. So it'd be like a pragmatic view, not a principled view?
I think it would be both. I feel like you have to have principles and morals in order to make decisions, and you have to keep that. You can't just view everything practically and pragmatically, because then you end up in some weird spots if you keep morals and ethics out of it.
I like that. No, that's perfect. Because when I ask people that question, like, is it principle or pragmatic? A lot of times they won't think the position through, so they'll just go to pragmatic. But then there's a lot of bullets that you have to bite.
You have to have both.
And they have to coincide with one another, right?
Yes, and I think it's common that you have your pragmatics and you take them out to the logical conclusion, and then you compare them with your ethics and you go, whoa, that doesn't match anymore. Like, where did it start differentiating? And you have to back up and see where they're separate and then go from there.
Yeah. No.
Thanks for talking.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a good one. Filming.
Okay.
Yeah, we're interviewing everyone. We were interviewing the Christians, LGBTQ.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Christian and LGBTQ.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're different. So like, there was Christians, and then they had an opposite message. So the one with the sign doesn't believe in the other thing.
Well, I believe in 1 Corinthians 13, 1 through 3. Oh, I'm so sorry.
No worries, no worries.
Sister.
Sister, sorry.
Yeah, I believe in
Wait, what, just to be respectful, what are your pronouns?
Oh, she, her.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, my name's Gabby.
Okay, no worries. Gabby, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm just not trying to get spit on, that's
Oh, no, you're fine. It happened.
Yeah.
Like, I can't.
Don't worry, I know.
But at the same time, I'm glad you said something so I could be aware.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
People tell me stuff and it helps me, so
Yeah, exactly. Like, we all help each other.
You were saying Corinthians, though.
Yeah, 1 Corinthians 13, 1 through 3, as far as if I can speak all the languages of the earth, and if I could understand the languages of the angels, but I did not love, I would be nothing. Yeah. You know, if I could, I think it's like if I can move mountains and had the gift of prophecy, but did not love others,
we gotta love each other.
Oh no, I'm sorry. The first one was I'd be a ganging clong. I'd be like a clanging gong, and then the second one is if I knew the gift of prophecy and knew all the secret languages of the earth, but did not love others, then I would be nothing. And then if I gave all my my money away, and if I and I could tell people that I gave all my money, you know, and I could boast about it, but if I didn't love others, then I would have done nothing. You know, love is patient, love is kind.
How you doing, sir? Huh? How you doing? Good. How are you? I'm good. Are you guys protesting that?
Can we stand here?
Yeah. I like it.
Enjoying the shade.
I like it. Same. Oh. Did they cut it off?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Itching me right in the crease.
Why are you blocking my camera?
Huh?
Why are you blocking it?
No, I'm just enjoying the shade. Although this kind of seems a little creepy, like you're trying to film children.
Well, you guys are the ones trying to transition them.
No, sorry.
Yeah. What's creepier, transitioning or filming?
I'm doing neither.
Okay, good. So you don't agree with the puberty blockers, cross-sex hormones. I like it. We're on the same page.
I just see someone trying to film kids. That's creepy as fuck.
Not really. You're probably the one that doesn't believe in the age of consent.
You don't think it's creepy to film kids? You just said not really?
Well, it's creepier to have them at this event. Why would you have them at this event?
Gross.
Yeah, this is gross. I agree.
It's not creepy to film kids.
This is the love, guys. The LGBTQ love. They're hiding something, so they're afraid to show it. What's funny?
You.
I agree. I'm a comedian. That's right, back off. Be scared.
Trying to take pictures of the children. It's creepy. We don't like it.
Shouldn't film kids, dude.
You shouldn't transition them. Hey, put the camera on me, kid. So guys, they want to transition kids and chop off their penis, but they don't want you to record them. Very interesting.
Oh, wow.
And they're laughing because they know it's right.
That's the typical reaction to agreement, yes.
Yeah, yeah. So guys, the better question isn't why are we filming children? The better question is why do we have children at these events? They probably also want those sexual books in schools so the kids can read them. They're probably the same people. Hey, stop getting in our space, bro.
Huh?
Stop getting in our space.
The public space?
Yeah, you're in my space, though.
I'm sorry. Am I in this guy's space?
I mean, you're just comedy. You're just a clown, so it is good for me, I guess. Free content.
So this is for content.
Yeah.
It's for money.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
I mean, filming kids.
Purely for money. Yeah, purely for money.
He's gonna drag the copyright. This guy's doing his best.
Very into taking pictures of the children.
Why do you bring him here?
I have no children, did not bring any children.
But you agree with them being
I
here?
object to people taking pictures of children.
Oh, but you agree with them being here?
I object to people taking pictures of them.
I mean, they're just
Wherever
kind of
they
in a
might
public
want
Well,
to be.
keep them home then. If you don't want, everyone's taking videos and pictures all around.
Oh man. Want to keep all your kids.
So, do you guys actually care about kids though?
That's why
Yeah.
we're trying to stop you from videoing them.
Well, at least you're pro-life. I thought you guys were pro-choice.
They have their body cams on too.
Yeah.
Their body cams
You're
on.
pro-life.
Is that okay?
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
They're public servants. They're not doing this to make content for this guy to get paid.
Yeah.
Are you?
Well, they are getting paid.
Well, yeah, but like for protection.
But they're getting paid.
And all of that is like
Their job. So it's
all right.
So if this is my job, then that's fine.
I mean, it's creepy that your job is taking videos of children.
Did you have fun over there?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Got 0 conversations.
0?
Zero.
That's funny.
Yeah, now I don't know. After walking through, nobody wants to do it.
We came back here.
Instead, I had one woman that I was able to start filming on, and then she got mad that I was filming, so it turned into a conversation about why we're filming in a public space and where it's gonna. And I was just like, all right, I already had this today. I'm
Yeah.
That's what we're doing right now.
What do you think of them? They're unemployed, trying to block the camera.
paid to be out here too.
Huh?
Paid to be out here.
Oh yeah, they're paid protesters. That's what I heard.
Yeah, certainly someone has $1 bajillion to pay all of us to be here.
Not a bajillion, maybe a few million though.
A couple million.
Yeah. So it's funny, you guys called me out for doing this for money, but you're doing the same thing.
I saw the same Craigslist ad.
Isn't that funny?
It's not our job,
You
man.
see cameras on us?
You don't need cameras. You're still out here for money.
Why do you need cameras?
I don't need them. I want them.
Gross.
It doesn't have to be a necessity.
That's real gross, dude.
Why is it gross?
Because you
I think,
cameras.
hey Kate, put it on me. I think what is gross is you having perverted thoughts. So when you go home with footage from kids, you do some weird stuff. When I do, it's for whatever work I need to do.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. You're the one that's thinking about it. I never even thought about filming kids like that. You're the one that has that perverted mind. No, you have that perverted mind. That's the problem.
So the reason you like to film children is?
Because you're projecting. So whatever you guys do.
No, you're actually filming children now. So why do you do
But the motive and the intent, you're projecting that onto me. Because you guys think about other stuff.
Why are you doing it then?
It doesn't matter why I'm doing that. Same reason you guys are out here, because you want to be out here. You realize, number one, that's not loud enough. Two, this suppresses the music. Okay. I can literally put it right here and it won't even, I can cut it off in post-production.
I assumed it was a problem.
Yeah. But can you not get close to me though? I just don't want you close to me. Like, I don't care if you put the music. I just don't want you close to me though. You don't want the illegals here either?
I mean,
You're pro-ICE?
is that what you're trying to tell me?
No,
I
but-
said I don't want you here.
But you made the
But
statement
also,
that these people...
actually, if you are, don't say it out loud because I don't want you to get in trouble. Like,
Yeah, well, you wouldn't want me to get in trouble, right? Because you're pro-immigration, I'm assuming.
I mean, pro-legal immigration.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, we agree on that, maybe, not the illegal aspect. That's good. I didn't think we would find common ground there, but we
People
did.
who are here undocumented deserve human rights.
Oh, so you're pro-illegal too?
No, I'm for human rights.
Where do these human rights come from?
Our respect for each other as humans.
That's where they come from? That's how you ground them? That's not incoherent, or that's not coherent.
Neither is anything that you've been saying all day. I don't hold it against you.
But you said we have human rights, which I'm happy to take this position. If we, how about this? If you can justify human rights, I'm gonna leave right now.
You want to go back to law school with me?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. I got a lot of books.
You were in law
It's gonna take-
Are you a lawyer?
No.
So you dropped out?
No.
Okay, so I would love this conversation. I'm serious. If you justify human rights to me, we will leave.
Well,
But can you stop the music so we can like actually have a discussion on it?
no, because I'm not making your content for you. But if you want to actually have a conversation,
I just can't hear. Like it's like distracting.
I'll leave it to you and Google then.
So you can't justify them. Because if you want me to leave, I swear I will leave. If you justify them, I'm gonna leave.
Google, man. I believe in you.
So, but when I ask you to justify human rights, you can't justify them.
I mean, like I said, it's a long conversation.
Well, where do we get human rights from, though? Are we born with them? Like,
human rights are a construct that we as a society have developed out of respect for each other.
okay, so if one day we decide to violate those laws, that's okay then?
I don't understand how that follows from anything I just said.
So you just said it's a social construct. It's not inherent. It is not invariant. It can change with time and with people, right?
It's contained with time and with people?
It can change. It's dependent on a person's mind.
No.
Like a collection of people have to agree that we need human rights. Otherwise, they don't exist.
Rights are a construct.
They're a construct. Okay. So if it's a construct, if the majority of society comes together and we say you no longer have rights, morally that would be good under your framework.
No.
Yes.
I mean, it depends on what the right is.
You have to understand.
Like, morally, you have rights to film children. No, I don't think you do. Without their consent, I don't think you have that right.
Right, but what we're trying to fulfill now is the precondition to all that, which is a human right. So you made a claim. You said we all have human rights, which I'm happy to entertain this. But when I ask you to justify them, you then appeal to something that is subjective, something that can change with time or with person.
Society is neither a single person's view.
I agree. You said a collection of people.
And yes, the concept of human rights has evolved over time. Sure.
So if tomorrow we say we don't want black people to have human rights and we want to enslave them, that would be morally permissible under your view.
No, I think that's incredibly stupid.
So how are you justifying them? We're just going back in a circle.
Are you saying that the only morally permissible view is your view?
No, I didn't say that.
That's what it sounds
I'm
like.
I'm doing what's called an internal critique. So I'm actually taking your framework and I'm applying it to different examples to show you the inconsistency of it. So guys, they can't justify human rights, which is funny. Like I said, we'll leave if you justify human rights, but they can't justify them. So apparently human rights don't actually exist.
Asking us to justify human rights. Okay.
Well, you can't justify them.
So what? We should just get rid of them? I feel like
no.
These people don't have a right to exist.
Well, okay, fine. What is a right?
It is a social construct. That's what.
No. But like, what? Can I give a definition for a right, and you tell me if you agree?
Sure.
Okay, I would say a right is a privilege absent duty.
No, I would disagree.
Okay, so like, let's say like the women's right to vote. Do you think that women have the right to vote?
I think anyone's right to vote is a social construct because voting is a social construct.
Okay, and then you would say like the right to bear arms is a social construct?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, so all these like constitutional rights that we have, they're all social constructs?
Sure. The
okay.
Constitution is a social construct, yes.
Okay.
Now you're getting it.
Perfect. So then how do we have rights? How do they actually exist if it's up to someone else's interpretation and it can change with time?
So there's moral rights, which is I think what you're after.
Yeah.
Moral rights,
sure.
such as the right to not be murdered.
Uh-huh.
For example.
You believe in that?
Sure.
Okay, and when do they acquire that? Are they born with that right?
That's a great question, and who they is also matters.
Okay. So you see, it's all conditional. It's all conditional. You judge people based off an immutable characteristic. You say, hey, I deem them to have rights, and I deem these people to not have rights. It's all conditional.
Sure.
You're a eugenicist. That's what you are.
You're the one here protesting.
Wait. Stay on the topic.
You're the
you
one
believe in
here
eugenics.
telling trans people they can't exist.
You believe? I'm doing an internal critique right now. I'm criticizing your framework. Do you see the inconsistency now?
No, I don't understand what you're saying at all.
So we were both agreeing that we should not murder other people. All of a sudden, you have different conditions that go in the middle. Why is that?
Well, do you consider higher primates to be people?
It doesn't. I'm doing an internal.
I know, but you keep putting it out here, not in here.
Because
so maybe try in here.
Well, no. So I'm asking you to justify the human rights aspect, and now you're actually showing how there are not any rights. Like there's no rights that exist. What rights exist that you've showed in me?
Social construct.
So they don't actually exist.
There are social constructs exist. Is that where you're confused?
Okay. Where do they exist? Where do they exist?
They exist
Show.
in society.
In reality, like in nature, where are they?
Yeah.
Where can we see them?
I mean, where can we see God? You think God exists, right?
Where do you get that from? Wait, actually, where do you get that from? I'm not.
I just assumed that you were with these.
I'm with them too, but we were separate here. Wait, where'd you get that idea that I believe in God?
The fact that you're out here protesting trans people and...
So it's like bigotry. It's like you identify people and then you kind of put them in this category without knowing them.
Yeah, I was unemployed. Like,
the patterns.
Ridiculous
the patterns.
shit.
Okay. So the consensus here is that you don't have any justification for human rights.
That might be your consensus.
Fine, correct me if I'm wrong then, because I do want to actually understand. But how am I off on this when you say we should not murder people and we agree, but then you say, well, no, we agree until you say depending on. Does it depend on anything or is it inherent?
How do you define murder?
The unjustified.
You gotta define everybody.
Oh, okay, so you're gonna.
Yeah, I think.
Yes, so you're gonna kind of jump around because you can't actually justify it.
No.
Well, would you say a dog, like a dog and a human and a leaf, are different?
In a lot of
So just intuitively, not even like thinking of the semantical aspect, just intuitively we can identify certain realities within reality, right? Okay, so like let's just go within that premise. So then, is there any time where we are allowed to murder other people?
Again, some people think animals are people. I'm not one of those people.
I know, under your framework. Like you would say that, we would agree that.
I think it's okay to kill someone in self-defense.
No, and we agree, but that's why I said murder. The definition of murder.
Murder.
The definition.
I agree. About the legal definition of murder?
I'll put a definition to see if you agree with it. Murder would be the unjustified taking of a human life. So not an animal, not a dog.
Justified is very subjective.
Okay, and so then what do we appeal to actually justify the justification?
Keep going, keep going.
Well, I'm asking you.
No, I'm asking you.
No, I'm asking you though.
How do you justify taking?
So this is what's amazing though. It's like this is why it's always going to go in a circle and you don't actually hold any principled views, which is when you say a justification is subjective, you're right. It is subjective. It is subjective from your view.
He had the camera like up high. He's like, you got me beat, I'm too short.
Hayden, is she making sense at all, or? Because if she's making sense, I'll admit that I'm wrong, but I just don't understand it.
Read a book, bro.
Which book?
Like any book about philosophy or law.
And are they gonna fill me with the same level of knowledge that you have? Because I don't want that.
It would certainly be more than you have now.
Yeah, well, you went to law school and I didn't, so and you're like going in a circle. You can't even. You're trying to play semantics because you can't actually justify a position. And this is hilarious because you're making fun of me for doing this as a living, but I'm making you look really fucking stupid right now. Yeah. So now this is where the quietness comes in, guys. This is hilarious. Law student, by the way. This is what school. This is a product of school. This is a product of not school. Okay. I'm the real man here.
Let's all be ignorant.
I'm the real man here.
Way better.
I bet you can't even tell me what a woman is.
He was just praising ignorance as a virtue.
You don't have access to ignorance. Stupidity, ignorance, wisdom, none of it is accessible from your worldview.
Do you even know what the word ignorance means? It means lack of knowledge.
Yes. And how do you access knowledge from your view?
Reading books is a good start.
That's information, that's not knowledge.
Wait, how do you define knowledge?
To know, it comes from the word gnostikos, which is to know.
Okay, we are about to get into the madness, but I had to stop for a quick ad break. I'm going to make it super quick. First off, I want to say thanks to those of you that have been supporting us through subscribing, liking, and sharing the videos, but also those of you that have donated. Your donations, actually, guys, believe it or not, is what keeps us going. It takes a lot of investment to do this at a higher level, and if you guys want to see more hour-long videos, more drama, more chaos, and more entertainment and education, you can do so down below on streetdebates.com/donate. Or hit the Venmo, send me some of that cash, and let's keep it going.
Would you hold it? Yeah, I nanny for. This is what I do.
You're so kind.
Honey, I don't get paid enough.
Did you just admit that you're a paid protester?
That's fine. Father in the garden, if this cup can pass me, please, but not my will, your will be done. And he went through it, and he went through it.
Let us have a day.
These guys are just being dicks, and we're just standing around.
What? How are they being dicks? I'm confused.
Anyone dancing?
Well, what do you mean? Him?
All of you. It's anyone.
Well, he has the right to be here as much as we do.
Yeah, why can't all of you leave us alone?
Well, all of us have the right to be here. It's a public position. Well, you are the ones who are actively standing around us. You're actively coming over here. It's a public space that's open to all of the city. Those who disagree too. Do you not see the conflation?
Why don't you go down the street? Why are you bothering us?
Well, again, you're using a permitted event in a public space that is open to the community, and we don't have any other water fountain parks in Beaverton. Can you tell me one?
Hanging out at the water fountain, are you?
Well, actually, me and my kids.
Marginalized community.
Well, me and my child actually were a second ago.
Tell you to get the fuck out.
No, we don't. No. So why do you come to our gay event and tell us that we shouldn't be here?
I never told you that you couldn't be here.
Why are you here?
I'm just here spreading. Hey, don't touch private property. Don't touch private. Don't touch private. You can block it, but you touched it. Don't touch it. You can block it. I don't care. Look it. I don't care if you block it, but you're not going to touch it. That's it. It's a public space. I can record everyone. That's how it works. That's right. You have absolute right to record me.
Before she handed her baby over, she said it was illegal for me to be recorded.
That's not mine. I have nothing to do with that. You're out here with your children. You're out here with your children spreading lies about love.
Don't touch you. Don't touch me. I won't touch you.
I wasn't touching you.
My fan.
Okay. Don't touch your fan to my thing.
Touch my fan.
Well, I'm allowed to keep you away from it. I'm allowed to the same amount of space that you're allowed to push. Okay.
Don't fucking touch it. Don't touch it.
Whoa, hey.
Don't touch me. Touch me.
You're not gonna hit me with my shit. You're not gonna hit me. Hey. Yeah. Fucking wild, bro. She hit the camera, I swatted it away.
You guys have every right to say what you want to say. The second that this gets physical is going to be a problem for everybody.
What do you mean I instigated? She literally hit the camera. He hit the camera, and I pushed the fan away. They hit my property. I touched your fan first? Are you fucking serious? That's incredible. I have it on recording. Would you guys like to see the recording? Absolutely. We can go watch the recording. That we can get the last recording off of this so we can show the cops, because they do want to see it.
Yeah. Are you gonna press charges? You should.
Yeah, probably.
Because these faggots, honestly. Right? Faggots gotta go. Entry here.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how this thing works.
I'll take it off. So you guys, when faggots assault you, you gotta press charges now, because they think they're getting way too comfortable now. I might have to go to the phone directly. Oh no, they're here for you guys, not for us. We're actually the respectful ones. They're here because you guys caused all the chaos and violence. Yeah, I don't care, brother. I don't care. Or sister, whichever one you identify as. I'm sorry.
Brother's fine.
Yeah, okay, cool.
No, dude, so I walked up. Literally, as soon as I walked up to see what you were doing, hit the camera with the fan. I pushed the fan away. Keep trying to tap it. I grab it, and she tapped it again. Why?
That's what I'm saying. You got to press charges because they're gonna keep doing this all the time.
Fine by me.
Yeah. And this is my camera, right? And they did ruin my
Yeah, it's your property.
It's my equipment. So what would be the next steps after we show you the footage and we have probable cause? What would be the next steps?
I need to see what exactly happened.
Okay. And assuming that they did assault with no good reason.
What's the assault? It would be a harassment. It would not be an assault.
Well, they threw.
Assault would mean injury. A harassment is unwanted physical contact.
Okay, so
it was harassment.
So if they throw a drink on him and ruin the camera equipment, what is that? That's harassment?
On what happened before that. Okay. I need to find the precipitating event.
So him just expressing freedom of speech, what would that categorize under? Potentially.
They both were doing freedom of speech, so it's a first.
Okay, and is there a difference between physical contact and verbal contact?
100%.
Okay.
You can say
and
whatever you want.
That's what I want, the delineation, which is if he was just using his words, no physical violence, and someone just randomly assaults him, that's what I wanted to know.
And that's what we have to see on camera.
The loving community, guys. You can't find more love than here. Hey, remember at the intro? I was like, we're gonna go and it's gonna be peaceful and loving, and they're throwing drinks and assaulting people. That's the fruits of the spirit, guys. We got a law student who can't justify rights. We got a guy that thinks he's a girl. We got people that are going crazy and assaulting people. Like, this is the chaos you're gonna find in Beaverton.
Weird. A guy that thinks he's a girl?
Yeah.
Why? What makes you say that?
Leave me alone, brother. I don't engage with your kind.
And yet here you are.
Huh?
And yet here you are.
Well, you came up to me. So obviously you like something about me.
I do this from my computer because I don't have the correct sign in for this.
Yeah. And that might be easier anyways because the file size is like 12 minutes long. So it'll be like a few gigabytes.
What's nice about this is it uploads it directly, so it's not going to come through like an email.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
He has your information, correct?
Yes.
Cell phone?
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm going to give you mine as well.
Okay.
Because I want to make sure that that video gets uploaded.
Mm-hmm.
We'll say... Right, video upload. Okay. Let's start with email me.
Okay.
Okay. And then I will send you a link either
Mhm.
to your cell phone number, which we now have, or
Mhm.
to the email.
Okay.
You should be able to upload it directly into our evidence system based
Okay.
on the link that I send you, okay?
Perfect. I think he dropped the ND filter too. Let me check the back real quick, see if I have another one. Not this one. This one stays on, but this one falls off. Yeah. Haley, can I see the bag real quick? Because I want to see if I have enough.
She said you guys suck. I didn't say anything.
Oh yeah, it's over here. I'm gonna grab it real quick. Wait.
Investigation.
Why? Because he was like, why is your dress up? Because it's on someone. What is a group you're a part of?
I'm gonna grab the little cleaner thing for us.
Yeah, just like anything. No, I didn't mean politically. I just mean like are you a part of a PTA or a sports group or a church group or whatever?
Absolutely, I'm a part of the church.
Okay, so how would you feel if someone walked into your church during a service and walked up to the pastor while they were talking and said, I want to have
This one, yeah, but I got like 6 more.
let's have a civil conversation.
And actually, I've had people come to certain church events and use that exact thing, and they've all done that with open arms. She's got a camera. Everything that stops, and it was.
Yeah, she must be a creep.
Hold on, I have one question.
Entailment, she's a creep.
Do you not feel a little bit?
Is that right? Is that right or not?
People are allowed to take pictures of their own children. That's property.
No, that's not her own children. She's capturing other children in the process. That's a creep.
With their consent.
No, how do you know that? Did you hear all that? Be honest. Did you hear all that, or are you being dishonest right now?
Did I hear that
You hear everyone give consent?
they were all smiling and looking
Oh, okay. So if the kids are smiling, equals consent. How would?
looking at the camera? Posing.
That sounds weird, honestly. So like it's implied consent in a sense? You believe in implied consent?
I didn't either. Actually.
Okay. Interesting. Do you take that over to like sex as well? Sexual intercourse?
Lots of people.
I think enthusiastic consent is important for sexual intercourse.
Interesting.
Are killed or attacked or
You don't? You disagree?
or that is reality.
I don't know.
You don't
Depends.
know?
Depends.
You're not sure?
Depends.
You're not sure that
Yeah.
it depends. Sometimes consent
Yeah.
is not important. Okay.
Well, it depends on what consent is. Is consent verbally saying every time I consent?
Not surprising.
Wait, well, I guess let me ask, is consent like every single time you have to verbally say I consent?
So I appreciate your time.
Or is it like, are there actions that you can kind of build a pattern off of?
That was my only interest.
A pattern, right?
Very
Like if you're on a date and a girl starts trying to come up and kiss you, slowly, you're gonna kiss, and you don't need verbal consent, right?
Yeah, there's no problem with that.
Yeah. So I don't think we're disagreeing.
I mean, you're the one who just said it depends when I said consent is important.
That's why I said it depends, because I didn't know what the definition was. Is it like verbal consent every time? Very, very loving. I love love, guys. Remember, love is love. So if you take a big fat shit on the ground and you say that's love, that's love. Right? If it has no real ontology, you can take a fat shit and call that love.
I wouldn't recommend that in front of the police.
Yeah.
I agree with you there.
Yeah.
We can come to terms on some things.
Well, we're the ones that were trying to be respectful with you guys.
Can you imagine though? Just in front of the cops.
Just dropping a deuce.
Well, can we leave off on a good note?
I mean, I think this has been as good as it could have gone.
Well, on this side, yeah. I honestly just don't have enough hate in my heart. So when I leave, like, it's not like I leave hating you guys, you know? But I'm assuming it's not mutual.
I wouldn't say hate, because
hate's a strong word.
Yeah.
Frustration, sir.
I've been in the sort of the same place where I held the same opinions at one point. I don't anymore.
So you think mine will change or yours will change?
I mean,
or they could stay the same.
I don't know if mine will. Sometimes as people get older, they get more conservative, but I don't see that on my trajectory right now.
But you guys
have been there before, so I understand where you're coming from with a lot of this. It's just not where I'm at anymore.
But just being honest, don't you guys understand that when we started filming right here, when you guys were here, not once did you guys ever ask me what do I believe in? Not once.
That's actually not true.
Yeah, that isn't.
What did you get out of me?
We asked why you're here, and like, do you know what's going on?
I know, but what did I say? Did I say I'm a conservative Christian, Republican?
No, you blew me off and refused to talk to me.
I talked to her.
When was that?
Ditto her. I asked her what she's doing. She said you were making a documentary, which is a lie.
Oh yeah, because no, but I'm saying okay, I can understand that when I said I don't want to explain what I'm filming, but then you guys didn't ask like what do I believe in.
You did ask a lot of questions.
I did, yeah.
That were like
because I wanted to understand.
Coming from a point.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like fairly
honestly,
right, like you're saying I had an angle, right?
What you believe in, because I don't give a shit.
Right, and so that's my point. That's my point, though. You don't.
As long as you're keeping your beliefs to yourself and not trying to impose on other people, I don't give a shit.
That's my point. You don't give a shit about my beliefs, but you've been blocking us the entire time. Why is that?
Because I don't want these people to be subjected to whatever you're gonna do.
But once again, you don't even know what I'm doing.
I mean,
and you just said you don't give a shit about what I believe in. So if I was like pro-LGBTQ, a liberal, you would be okay with me filming them?
Not in the way that you've been doing, actually.
Yeah, if that was your perspective and that's what you were doing, then
I
would recommend that maybe take a different approach.
No, I was, because that's why I was asking. If I was hostile here or making fun of people here the whole time that I was here, I would understand you guys coming up to me. But the whole time we were having, even with that blue shirt lady, we were having a respectful debate for like 15 minutes. And so that's how we had it the whole time that I was here. They were having a whole different show. That's why I'm saying, like, I would have asked if I was you guys, what do you believe in, right? What position do you take? Because then we could have debated. I would have been happy to have a respectful debate.
You're here for that, though.
Right, but you're here to disrupt me.
Jacking off, JAQ, just asking questions.
Wait, what was that?
Jacking off, JAQ.
Just asking questions?
Yeah.
What about it?
That's what you're doing.
That's what I'm doing? Well, I was trying to.
Look it up.
Yeah.
It might explain part of the way that I feel about this.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna leave this place, and sure, we all have biases between what we believe in. We're gonna disagree on a lot of beliefs. I'm not gonna leave with hate in my heart for you guys individually. I really am not.
I mean,
vice versa,
I can imagine that you probably had interactions with people besides us that were maybe a little bit more aggressive. So,
not yet. I was thinking we were gonna get there eventually. You guys were the first ones to actually get with us there. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that there's no hate from you towards us.
Is it mutual though?
I mean, I would say not hate.
Frustration, disappointment, sadness, not hate.
But I don't know.
There's a guy over there with not the one that's holding the flag, but like next to him, who was talking about like he and I had plenty of back and forth, but you know, he's been only studying the Bible for 2 years. I've been doing it for 30. We have a disagreement. I don't hate him. I've been there. I understand that perspective. I don't hate any of y'all for your perspectives. So no, I'm not going to leave here with hate for you.
So yeah. Well then, like, do you think there was a point in you covering the camera the entire time?
Yeah.
Which is what? Not getting content, right?
Yeah.
But once again, that was based off the presupposition that you didn't know what I believed in, or what my angle was.
Why are you taking video of children? That's creepy. We don't like it.
That's why I'm saying, like, and I'm saying this honestly. I think
we need to explain ourselves.
No, and I mean this honestly. I think your guys' minds are perverted, because never once did I even think of like kids like that when I was walking around the entire time.
Someone with a video camera at a playground filming children, you'd be like, oh yeah, that's perfectly innocent.
This is rented out today for the Pride Parade.
I don't have had anything perverted in my head. It is totally normal for this man to take videos of children.
I think it's the mindset. I never want to. I wasn't trying to film kids. We were filming the adults that we were.
He was.
No. The camera is on the adults. There happens to be kids here.
Well, it's on camera too. So you were pointing it at the circle of children sitting on the ground. I saw you.
Were those
people?
Yeah.
Those weren't.
There was beards in the camera.
Well, do you have kids?
I don't know about children. I do not.
Okay, I do. And so I don't think you can speak on what kids want or don't want if you don't have kids.
I don't think you can speak on what people want in general if you're not them. But
you're doing that to me.
A circle of people that are all underage.
Do you know that?
Creepy.
Do you know that?
I mean, I could take a pretty good guess.
You take another assumption, yeah. You take another guess. That's what you guys are basing everything off of, is just guesses.
I mean, and you're
which I'm okay with guesses, because I took a few assumptions at the beginning too, right? But then I was trying to substantiate it by actually questioning you. Whereas you guys went from the guessing to then just the actions.
I mean, your actions were taking videos of children.
That's the way you viewed it.
And you said
I have kids.
Are you saying you were not taking videos of children?
Who would you feel? Who would you feel actually cares about the protection of their kids more? People that have kids or people that don't have kids? Probably the people that have kids, right? I have kids, you guys don't. So I don't know. I don't see my kids with a perverted mind. I think that's disgusting if you guys are even thinking of that.
I'm sorry you don't feel the need to protect your children from predators.
From what?
If you
Predators?
think it's okay for a random dude with a camera to take videos of your kids at the playground,
yeah.
I think
you think that's predator?
And I think you're a bad parent.
You think that's predatory?
A guy taking videos of your children? Yeah, I think it's suspicious.
I would 100% agree if
you should stop that person from doing it.
I would agree if we came into this parade and we just saw like 4 kids in this little circle and we were just filming them the entire time and like that's all we were doing.
15 kids, it's okay?
No, it's the fact that we were actually having conversations prior and afterwards we were gonna have more.
So if you talk to the children, it's okay to take videos?
So your eyes will see through the lens in which you want it to be seen, right? So if you're seeing that action as like perverted, that's because your mind might be perverted. That's not how we were thinking of it at all. It wasn't until you pointed it out that maybe it becomes a thing to think about.
So what you're saying is, as long as no one sees you and thinks you're suspicious, it's okay to take videos of other people's children?
I'm saying the way in which you interpret the act. Because there's cameras all around, are there not? At all times, everywhere we go.
Expressly pointed at a group of children who are not your children.
Yeah, we're gonna go in circles constantly.
Yeah.
I would just say though, like, you guys don't have kids. I don't believe in kids transitioning. I don't believe they should consent to puberty blockers. I believe that we should actually protect children. Once again, as someone that has kids, and I wonder who would protect kids more. Trans children don't exist. What was that?
Better than others.
Trans children don't exist.
They don't exist. Where do they exist? Those are just kids. That's not a trans kid. What makes them trans?
I'm not going to explain what trans
is. Right, because there's no such thing as being trans.
Okay.
All right, well, you said earlier that I believe in God, right? I never said that. You kind of pointed that out.
I mean, I suspect that you do. I don't know that you do.
And am I wrong for believing that God exists?
You can believe
I'm not.
What the hell you want.
Okay. And what if God doesn't actually exist, but I believe that He exists, and it pragmatically produces better results? Would that be good?
Come on, man.
No, I don't think it's ever good to.
Just them in frame.
This blurs the background and it focuses on the subject. You should go back and zoom in more if you want.
Yeah. You want to go stand in front of the church? Backdrop?
We were standing up. You're in front of the
Point the
church.
camera that way.
Sure. You're still playing the music though.
Yeah, it's true. Again, why does it matter?
So what were we talking about right now?
I don't know. You were saying something about trans people not existing.
Oh yeah, trans people not exist. Oh, so I was saying God. If I as a Christian believe in God, even though the God doesn't actually exist, but I trick myself to believe that God does exist, and it pragmatically produces better results, all we believe in God.
What is your question? You're supposing that belief in God produces better results. Yes, that's the premise of
Right, so if I say I'm depressed, I'm suicidal, but I believe in a God, but God doesn't actually exist, but it relieves me of this depression, and all of a sudden I feel really good. You would say we should believe in those things, right?
I'm saying you individually as a depressed person who finds comfort in your faith.
Right.
You do that, that's great.
Right, and that's what's amazing. It's a pragmatic stance, so we don't have any principle. Like, we don't seek truth, we seek what makes us feel good, and that's your position, right?
No.
So how is that different from what you just said?
I said it's great for you to find comfort in your faith.
Right, believing in something that doesn't exist to produce a better outcome.
For yourself.
Right. Sure. And so if kids believe that they're trans and it changes their mind state and they feel better about it, we should also affirm those genders, right?
I mean, if they are trans, we should allow them to exist.
Well, it's if they believe they are trans, it's not if they are trans. Just in the same way you wouldn't believe in God or someone else wouldn't believe in God because you can't see Him, it would be the same thing for the other position.
If you believe you're a man can and it makes you happy to exist that way,
Right.
I'm happy to support you in that.
Well, that's what I'm saying is you guys don't value truth, you value results. Like, we seek truth.
I mean, you're telling these people they don't exist. That seems pretty mean.
Oh, no, people definitely exist. I'm saying trans people don't exist. Like, there's just no evidence of that.
You need to read more.
I have. That's why I say it. There's no evidence of it. Like, there's no such thing as a gay person either.
Okay.
I said there's no such thing as a gay person.
There's no such thing as gay people. There are a lot of people here who might.
Yeah.
I mean, if for a moment you want to actually encourage the mistranslation of the Bible about...
Even the Bible admits there's gay people.
Yeah, like even it's either... If you want to believe that it says man shouldn't sleep with man, then it's saying that exists.
Yeah.
That is a mistranslation, and it says man shouldn't sleep with his manservant. It's a message about power dynamics that got translated from the Council of Nicaea long ago.
Yeah. What I'm saying is we're agreeing on the act. Like, we're both agreeing on what an act of acting on gayness is. We're disagreeing.
It doesn't exist. It's not a
act of non-gay.
No, what I'm saying is gay people don't exist, as in, if I have a porn problem, right, watching porn, I'm not porn. That's not who I am.
But
that's just a lustful
porn addict, and porn addicts do exist.
But they're not porn though. They have a desire. That doesn't mean they are porn. There's a separation there, right?
I don't.
If I say I am gay, that whole thing is who I am. Like, that's part of me. But if I say I am porn, does that make sense?
No.
Right. Because it's a lustful desire, but that doesn't make up who you are.
So, but do straight people exist?
Well, people exist. We are born straight, and then we are either indoctrinated or changed throughout time to be gay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm following what your argument is, even if it still makes no sense. I
Yeah.
understand what you're
understand?
trying to
Okay.
say now.
All I'm saying is, if I have a porn problem, you're not going to categorize me as he's porn.
I would say he's a porn addict.
Right, but that's not who I am. I have a desire towards something. I have a propensity towards something. That doesn't make who I am up.
I mean, we're all many things.
Right. But we're not gay. We're not born gay. We can be indoctrinated to have gayful thoughts and then eventually gay acts, but that's not who we are.
That is a very strange perspective in 2025.
Yeah.
You've been here a long while, haven't you?
Like 2 hours maybe? Yeah. It's been fun. I will say you guys kind of made the show better. Because we were having just regular conversations the whole time, and then you guys kind of made it more fun. And then the cops getting involved.
Your camera guy here, we were...
You're doing a little dance?
Yeah, we're doing a little dance, a little workout, go back and forth, getting our steps in.
Yeah. I'll be honest though, I don't do this just for content. Obviously I want content. That's not my only, I have a channel that's called Street Debates. So the whole point of it is we go and debate people all around. And I disagree with Christians. We debate Christians all the time too.
Sounds exhausting.
Including today,
Yeah.
there are a whole bunch of Christians here telling you how wrong you are. But
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, but by whose standard? When there's two different Christians that say you're wrong, who's right?
I'll tell you, there was actually 8 different Christians.
There's a lot of, when we were speaking, trans people were saying that they were Christian.
No, there's 8 different faith-based organizations represented in the various tents, and they actually came and spoke to you.
Yeah, but my question...
They're priests, they're pastors, ministers, others, have all come out to speak to y'all.
But my question was, like, if they're believing in those things, and then you guys believe in a whole different thing as Christians, who's right and who's wrong?
I mean, that is a tough question.
Right.
And it's easy to say, oh, it's me. Which
Right.
You all are doing.
No, I never said that. I never say that, actually.
Gay people don't exist.
Right, but I'm never saying that my Christian beliefs are right and yours are wrong.
No, you did.
You just did.
For sure, say that.
No, I did. I never appealed to Christianity. I was just making my own thoughts.
You multiple times.
I was expressing my own thoughts.
All right.
Well, can I ask you guys a final question on the logical aspect of it? Of LGBTQ?
What do you got?
So, like, if you guys are Christians, and I'm a Christian too, right? I would think that, would we agree that the Christian God is a logical God?
logical God.
Like, logic derives from God.
I think that it's sometimes hard to apply just raw logic to concepts like love. And the Christian God is a God of love.
No, and we'll agree there. We'll agree there that he's both love, but logic is a part of his nature, right? Like, he can't contradict himself.
Have you read the Bible?
Yeah, I don't know. The Bible's full of it.
Okay, so you guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys believe that the Bible has contradictions and errors.
I would say that after the 21, 27, however many councils of Nicaea there's been, and every time they throw something out or change it, it's possible that because humans have touched it, that there could
Somebody
be
made a mistake.
Someone made a mistake. There could be error.
And that's understandable, but then at that point,
It's been translated like 3 times or 4 times past the original writings.
Yeah.
So like lost in translation, errors happen.
But at that point, are you guys just nominal Christians?
I mean, it's about what's in your heart, right?
But what's the point of being a Christian? Like, if there's errors and that's not actually God's word, like, what do you know of him and how do you know it?
Try your best, I guess. You know what the message of Christ is.
How?
As best you can.
Intuition, right?
As best you can from what's in there.
You educate yourself on the ways it's been translated and what the different changes have been over time, and decide if you think that sounds like God to you.
Yeah, most of the like legalese, like thou shalt not, thou shalt, a lot of those have some confusing mistranslations, but the like God is love.
Pretty straightforward.
The message of Jesus, turn the other cheek, right? The parables. Those are like
love the neighbor.
But then you guys just pick and choose, that's what I'm saying is like a pragmatic thing, which is like you pick and choose what works best and what feels right versus this is actually God's word and he's perfect.
I mean, hard to say that when you have to accept that there's also the fallibility of humans.
Right.
Interpreting the,
And human language is a fallible and changeable thing.
Yeah.
So then you guys could be wrong on your interpretation of it?
Possible.
And he could actually be super anti-gay?
We could, yeah.
Okay.
Sure. But why would we worship him if that was how he was? That seems like a dick move.
Because I would say, like, if I'm a Christian and I believe that the Bible has contradictions and errors and it's not actually God's infallible word, I would believe that I'm not a true Christian. Yeah.
I wanted to jump in real quick. Should be getting a text from our supervisor.
Okay.
I passed your phone number. If you don't receive anything within the next day or so, you have Sergeant Barrett's card, right?
Yeah.
You gave her.
Yeah.
Reach out to her, and that way we can get access to that video.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. Take care. I should have got an energy drink.
All of us need to.
Yeah.
Not too late.
Black Rock. Black Rock is my favorite spot here. You guys want to go to the next location? Yeah. Are you guys going to follow us there?
I used to play trumpet, so I appreciate some horns there.
Oh, no, you guys can't follow us to where we're going right now, but I'm saying the next location.
Where the next location is, I guess.
Okay.
How do y'all have energy for another location?
Energy drink. Yeah, we're young. We're young. A little too young. All right, John and Mariah, it was nice meeting you guys.
Michael.
Michael. John Michael, the third.
I wish I could sing that well.
There you go.
Oh my
All right, guys, this is a wrap up. Obviously, you guys saw the love. Not only are they loving, but they protect kids, guys. They genuinely care about kids. They don't want people, weirdos, filming them. They don't want them to get on puberty blockers and cross-sex hormones. These are the people that we need not only to run the country, but if you want a babysitter, leave your kids with them. They're gonna be safe, I promise. So stop the trans hate, because we're not gonna put up with it anymore.